I just want to quickly say, if you hear any construction like that, I'm very sorry. Hey guys, so I went to Twitter and asked what you guys wanted to see this week, and a bunch of you wanted to see how I do my makeup. And I do it really fast, like, because, well, one, I'm super lazy and I will lay in bed until the last minute. I a lot of the times don't even go with makeup anymore. This is what they get. If they don't love me like this, then they never will. Some days I really do feel like I need some makeup just because I'm not fighting into stereotypes of the world and society and what they want. Seriously, I just sometimes feel better with makeup. That's my own personal thing. Okay, the first things I do sometimes, this is debating on how much time, if I'm actually paying attention to my life. I do this Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Puff Eye Roller. I do that in the morning. You just take it and you roll like this, and it's supposed to anti-puff. I don't know if it does, but it feels good in the morning. And then I use this number 7 Air Brush Away primer, or I use the pore minimizer. It's really whatever one you feel like using, or no primer at all, because who really cares? As always, if you want any of the products, I will link them down below, okay? So I could like totally lie and be like, I work on my eyes first and then I do my face, but like no one actually does that unless you're like actually a makeup artist, right? So I use this L'Oreal Magic Anti-Redness Correcting Primer because at first I didn't, and I was like, oh whatever, like with these different color primers, but it like legitimately does help. So I put like a little bit on the back of my hand. You can use a brush. I'm a big fan of being the hand makeup artist. So I just put it on anywhere it's kind of red, which is basically my whole face, so, which is surprising because I have not been outside for like a full week. Sometimes it just becomes an all over coverage kind of thing. After that, I use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer / Corrector. I just kind of do the whole like under the eye thing and around your nose and my chin, because that's where I break out the most. And then I do that fancy thing because that's what all the makeup artists do. They always like put it right there on their T-zone. So I figure that must be something I have to do. And once again, you could do the beauty blender and whatever, but I honestly have no time in the morning because I selectively have no time. I could wake up earlier. Like this could all actually be a pretty nice makeup, but not when you have like 5 minutes to get to work. Yeah, okay. From here I use just a BB cream. This is the Maybelline Dream Pure BB cream in the light to medium sheer tint. I don't wear much coverage. My skin does break out a lot, but I've been trying to handle that, so it's been more of me trying to embrace my natural skin. So just like a dot and then rub it all up in there. So next I either take my Rimmel London Stay Matte foundation, well it's not foundation, it is long lasting compressed powder, or I use the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. I'm much more of a powder person than I am cream. The only thing I really use cream is the BB cream, but so I'm just gonna casually use the True Matte, and I even use a little sponge, which I know is like probably wrong, but I don't care. When you have 5 minutes and your eyes aren't open, this is what happens. You work with what you got. Kind of just tap it all over. Oh yeah. I really hope you guys weren't going for glamour on this tutorial. I could do a glamour one, but I honestly, this is how I wake up and do my makeup in the morning. Okay, whoa, that's it. That made the whole difference. I know it didn't, it's okay. I throw on some bronzer. This one is by Pixie. It's a beauty bronzer in summertime, it's called. I've had this forever. I know makeup's supposed to expire, but like, does anyone actually throw out their makeup? If you do, God bless you and your skin, because I'm sure it's magical. I do my best to clean my brushes, but I, once again, am not the best at really keeping up with anything beauty-wise. Okay, so I just do that, like, you know, Gotta run under that chin though, you know. Like this. Do a little bit down the sides of my noses like this and like this. I kind of just do like an all over kind of color just because I like to make sure I look like I at least walk outside, which I haven't. Next I take my Too Faced Candlelight Highlight. This I've had forever and I've definitely hit the plate, and it's my favorite highlighter. Every time I wear it I get compliments, not to brag, but yeah, so I like it a lot. And I just do that little C around your eyebrow like this. I do the Cupid's bow as well, and on my top. If I'm really feeling myself, I do a little bit of blush. I really kind of stay with like natural because my face is already super red, as you could not tell by the green concealer. So this is the Model Co. It's in Peach. And I just tap and I saw the particles. And then I just smile and deet. If I really feel like I have extra time and I don't want to be super sweaty, I'll take one of the powders again and I'll just go over my whole face. Just to kind of... Okay, the next thing I do is my eyebrows, which, if I'm going to be totally honest, I kind of just sometimes leave them. They've been kind of treating me okay. But if I want to fill them in, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown because my eyebrows are like black. I just fill them in super fast. I really don't even attempt to make them like look neat because that has become the motto for 2017. Why should your brows be neat if your life is messy? Okay, other side. Mainly what I do when it comes to my brows is I actually use the Maybelline Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, and it has like little fibers, and it's just a brush. I actually don't really like this one as much as the Brow Drama because that one's like a little ball and I can kind of brush through easier. This one I feel like if I hit skin, the whole eyebrow's colored, so it's a little bit more of like a lighter hand than the Brow Drama brush, but I don't mind it. So next I use this Wet n Wild. It's just a setting spray, and I just... Next thing I do, I don't really wear eyeliner anymore. I barely wear mascara, but when I do, I use the... Which one is this? Oh, this is L'Oreal Miss Manga Volumizer, Volumist. And that's the bristles because I like really chunky lashes on myself. I don't really like that like clean mascara look. And then one of the ones I got in an Ipsy bag was this Marc Jacobs one. And that one has a little bit of like the traditional like bristles on it. So I like that one, but I'll layer these on top of each other. So let's do the mascara face. Layer with the Marc Jacobs, and then we just go back and forth. So just don't mind me, I'm just gonna fast forward through this bit. If you want them to even be clumpier, use the tip of the brush and then just run it through like this. Okay, last but not least, it is kind of least because I honestly don't always do it, but I do a lip color, and I usually do the Revlon Color Burst. It's like a matte balm. This is the color Sultry, because I'm so sultry. Not really. But it's like a crayon, and it's pretty simple. I usually just have this thrown in my bag because the color's nice and it's easy to put on. It's not really like I can mess this up. I can do it in the bathroom or in the car, and if I'm not wearing this, then I'm just usually wearing like a regular lip balm. So I just usually do the bottom of my lip. Sir, I'm just trying to make a video. What are you doing? Building a house? And because I only gave myself 5 minutes to get ready, I then grabbed my dry shampoo, which is usually the Batiste, or I just, when I was over in London, I got Bleach London's everyday dry shampoo, and I just spray at the root and give it a shake with my fingertips. You don't have to spray at your root, but that's where my most oils are. Just don't forget to get the back of your head. And that is my everyday makeup tutorial. Usually my eyes are still like this, and I'm walking into work like, I'm here, and they're like, did you wake up? I'm like, I put makeup on. That's my equivalent to like waking up, because I don't drink coffee, so I'm always like, I put makeup on. And they're like, dude, that does not fool anyone. I'm like, okay, well, I tried. I do hope you enjoyed it though. Do you have any secrets on like making yourself look more awake in the morning? Because I need it. I really do. As always, all of the products are linked below. I usually try and link them to Sephora or an Ulta or Amazon when it comes to makeup, because I know that's where a lot of you guys either work or know someone, or you have gift cards too, and I'm not trying to make this any more expensive than it ever really needs to be. All of these are drugstore items. Maybe that Marc Jacobs mascara, but I really don't even use it that often. Here are the top 5 songs of the week, and here are the top 5 makeup trends that I've actually kind of enjoyed looking at on Instagram and stuff. I don't know if you guys ever follow, or like maybe 17 or Cosmo, when they make those videos on Facebook, they're actually just all lies. Maybe those aren't actually the trends on Instagram. Maybe they're trying to make it a trend. Anyway, I think I'm gonna still try and do Sunday vlogs. They probably aren't going to be that good. If you didn't watch last week's vlog, I actually really hurt my back. It's causing me a lot of pain to stand right now to film this, but I messed up my vertebrae discs somehow. They're all inflamed, which is what causes the pain. So it's been a very slow week of vlogging, and if you haven't seen on Snapchat, I can't even get to the gym. It's killing me. So yeah, so we'll see how this week's vlog goes on Sunday. As always, all the socials are linked below. We should be friends. I'm kind of funny on them. I'm like, okay, I'm not like super funny. I like to tweet like newsworthy things plus funny things. So I don't think I just said anything in English, just those, whatever. So I don't know. As always, links below, and I will see you on Sunday or Thursday, whatever you feel like.